What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, please subscribe and join the fam as we drop content daily, go live daily. We stay very busy here on this platform. And last but not least, my absolute favorite part, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to know what y'all have to say about these topics that we discuss. And let's get right to this work, man. Because I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna be honest. I do not know what else to say. I am not a person. I'm not a negative person, but I'm definitely not a person that likes to pile on, like to rag on individuals. Even if I do get my jokes in, a couple slips in, I like to keep it to a minimum, if you will. But this Bronny James situation, ladies and gentlemen, is really putting us guys that aren't bronsexuals, that aren't Bronny sexuals, all right, that aren't delusional to the truth when it comes to the James family. It's putting us in a certain position where we have to sound negative. We have to sound like we're ragging and piling on Bronny James because Bronny is giving us nothing to work with. Ladies and gentlemen, last night, do y'all understand that Bronny James hit one shot in a 48-minute game? Bronny James played 24 minutes last night? I can't recall exactly. 24, 25. Hit one shot. 1 for 5 from the field. 0 for 4 from 3. What else do y'all want us to say, man? Let me tell you Bronny James's averages, because I said I was going to try to make a video and try to shoot him a little bill. I'm like, all right, his averages got to be, he hasn't had a double-digit game yet, a game where he scored at least 10 points or more yet, but I figured his averages would be a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 points a game, 4 rebounds a game. He averages no blocks, half an assist. Ladies and gentlemen, they told us he was a point guard. And he averages a 0.5 assists a game in the summer league. Probably the only real highlight on his stat sheet as far as averages goes. Rebounds, 4 rebounds a game. You know what I mean? He gives his teams at least four opportunities to get a basket. Field goal percentage, 0 from the 3-point line, as Bronny James is now, 0 for 14 from the 3 in the NBA Summer League, 4 games in. And field goal percentage overall, 21.1%. What do y'all want us to say about Bronny James, ladies and gentlemen? No, this ain't even directed to the general audience. This is directed straight to the LeBron James cult. Because that's what you got to be. Because these dudes are legitimately upset that we're talking about Bronny James. They're legitimately upset that we're bringing up his bad performances. Do you understand that this is a level of delusion that we have not seen before, ladies and gentlemen, where sports fans, well, that's what bronsexuals call themselves anyway, sports fans don't want sports voices covering sports figures. That's what we got to deal with when we're dealing with the bronsexuals, LeBron James, and his son, Bronny James. The bronsexuals don't want us talking about Bronny James. The guys that cover sports every day of the week. I just did the home run derby yesterday. If it make you bronsexuals happy, I saw the Lakers game, but it was a rerun. During the actual game, I was thoroughly enjoying the home run derby. I had no intentions on even watching LeBron James or Bronny James. But once I seen the stats for the evening, I seen Bronny score 2 points on the layup, I think it was. Oh man, I knew it, because the bronsexuals, they come out in droves, and they was already hitting me up with their own little personal memes talking about he looked good doing something. I forget what it was. These dudes, they're delusional. If Bronny James makes a pass, they glorifying that now. I seen a LeBron James channel, a dude that I'm like, I can't even give y'all, can't even give him the light. This dude was literally talking about, look how fast Bronny James is running. Look how fast Bronny James is running. That's what we've been reduced to. to highlighting a guy's how fast he runs when everybody on the court runs fast. You know what I mean? All these dudes are running full fours, full fives. It's sad, man. That's why I say you bronzexuals are leaving us with nothing else to really, to say. We have to pile on. Bronny James has not put up one performance yet for you bronzexuals to hang your hat on. I know y'all waiting for him to drop 20, 30, something like that in the Summer League game. I know y'all are. Because as soon as that happens, we're going to get Bronny James videos for up until that next game. I promise you. If this thing was going, if the pendulum was swinging the other way and Bronny James happened to be averaging, let's give him 20 points a game, 15 points a game, some decent sets, shooting at least 40, 50% from the field. You guys that don't want us highlighting Bronny James's bad performances, you guys would be making videos and posting memes and talking crazy the entire time. Let's not act like that's not a reality, because that's what y'all do. Y'all do it with LeBron. We got 21 years of evidence. you excuse my language. You very unintelligent human beings. Y'all do this all the time. When LeBron James is playing horribly, y'all don't want nobody talking about it. Y'all act like it didn't happen. And then when he has a good game, y'all start twerking it up. Like, we gotta hear about that 24/7. Again, Bronny James has given you all nothing to talk about, nothing to hang your hat on. And I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna tell you like I'm telling all of my bronzexual haters, the faithful ones anyway, the ones that pull up to every post twerking it up for LeBron James. I'm going to tell you all again, it's a good time to be a LeBron James hater. A very good time. Because now y'all got to accept the truth. LeBron James lied to y'all. He looked y'all in y'all's faces and lied to y'all. Told y'all LeBron James Jr. was ready for Lakers minutes, with rotational minutes for the Lakers. LeBron James Sr. told y'all LeBron James Jr. was better than half of the NBA. And that it was tight hilarious that people saw it any other way. LeBron James, whom himself has not won an NBA championship without another another top 5 draft pick. Because with Dwayne Wade, he needed 2. He needed Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. But with Kyrie Irving, a number 1 pick. Anthony Davis, a number 1 pick. LeBron James has to pilfer everybody else's franchise guy or their best rotational players for him to win a championship. And even when he wins that championship, it doesn't look dominant. LeBron James did not look dominant in his bubble ring championship versus an injured 5th seeded Miami Heat. That game went 6. And I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. This guy who doesn't have a solid resume himself. Unless if you're not a bronzexual, I think you can concede that LeBron James's resume is shaky, very shaky. But this guy, you know what I mean? This guy who doesn't have a decent resume himself, trying to vouch for a guy that's not even averaging 5 points a game in college. He's averaging 5 points in the summer league. Maybe we should highlight that Bronny James is averaging 0.2 more points in the NBA summer league than he did in college. Let's give him that 0.2. I don't even know how that math works out, but he's marginally that much better. 0.2 points better than he was in college. Come on, man. I just don't know what else you bronzexuals want, man. Y'all won't go away. This is what I requested. This is what I request from LeBron James, bronzexuals, Bronny, and now the Bronny sexuals. Just go away. We don't want to talk about LeBron James. We don't want to talk about Bronny James's horrible performances. But you know what we do? You know what we do? We got to provide some balance. ESPN, Fox Sports, all the mainstream networks are going to talk about Bronny James like he was a number 1 pick. So that's why he gets ridiculed like he's a number 1 pick. These dudes are actually showing highlights from Bronny James's Call of Duty tournament or something like that they got going on. Bronny James won the Call of Duty tournament, ladies and gentlemen, and ESPN ran highlights of it, of a video game. which is what I've been saying. Bronny James is a video gamer, man. He's a kid. You know what I mean? Not he's a kid mentally. At this point, he's 19. He's paying bills and paying. I mean, excuse me, he's paying taxes, and I'm sure he'll be accumulating his own bills soon here. But he's a grown man, and they were showing highlights from his Call of Duty, which I didn't even know people still play Call of Duty. Respectfully, I'm not trying to diss it, but I just thought the movement had moved on to the Fortnite and all that kind of stuff. I've never really been into the shooter games like that. I've always been a 2K Madden kind of guy, so I don't keep up with the you know the RPGs and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. I'm a sports guy through and through. But I didn't even know Call of Duty was still hot. I did not personally. I haven't heard Call of Duty, the actual title of the game, until they showed Bronny James's highlight. I've been hearing Fortnite and all these other games for so long. Um, but yeah, you know, Bronny James got him a championship against a former Boston Celtic, Grant Williams. I'm only saying that because that's what they said on ESPN. They said LeBron. They said Bronny James beat a former Boston Celtic. Like it was a basketball game, one-on-one type of ordeal. I just don't know what else. I don't know what else you bronsexuals want from us, man. Y'all, the ESPN, LeBron, Clutch has been thoroughly trying to insult our intelligence. See, they can insult y'all's intelligence because obviously ain't much to insult. But they've been trying to insult our intelligence with this propaganda for far too long. I'm commissioning all content creators that aren't bronsexuals to cook Bronny James. We just had to suffer through LeBron James for 2 decades, y'all. You know what I mean? I don't think the sports world could survive another year or 10 of LeBron James's propaganda. You know what I mean? The NBA is doing horribly right now. Although they just did get their $76 billion live stream, their streaming deal done. Um, Ain't nobody watching the NBA like that, man. Let me tell you, I be in the streets all the time. I talk to people all the time. People don't care for the NBA. A lot of people can't even identify Victor Wembanyama right now. The biggest dude in the NBA. No, and a lot of people can't even identify him. You know, casual sports fans that I meet in the streets. Um, and it's because the NBA has overcommitted to LeBron James, and it's been detrimental to the NBA brand. People don't really rock with the NBA like that, like they used to. That's why these guys got to go international. You know what I mean? It don't make it's not rocket science. As if America ain't producing phenomenal athletes all day, every day. The NBA has to outsource now because they have totally insulted the American fan by telling us or by trying to sell us that LeBron James was better than he was. You know what I mean? They've been running with the GOAT stuff. You know, they've been trying to use the GOAT stuff with ESPN and all that, but they've literally been trying to advertise this man as if he's a top 10 talent, top 5 talent, and he's 39 years old. It's like, bro, you have to move on. That's the natural course of life. There's nothing wrong with it. All things, you know, move on. But the NBA has overcommitted to LeBron James's brand, so much so that they are allowing LeBron James, his son now, to insult the casual sports fans' intelligence by promoting this dude like a number one draft pick, but getting upset when he's critiqued like a number one draft pick. Again, nobody in the LeBron James haters anyway. We have not promoted LeBron James Jr. as anything other than an undeveloped basketball player that needs to stay in college. That's what the haters have been saying. Not you know, tearing Bronny James down, not tearing his personal life down, none of that. All we have said is he's an undeveloped talent that needs to stay in college. And every time he goes on the NBA floor, and this is just the summer league court, y'all. This ain't the G League where the dogs, you know, there's a lot of dogs in that G League. Bronny James ain't gonna be able to survive that for sure. And we talking about the elite dogs are in the NBA. The guys that can just turn it on and turn it on whenever they want to. Yes, those guys are in the NBA. Can you imagine Anthony Edwards and Bronny James in a one-on-one situation? What y'all think gonna happen? Can you imagine Luka Doncic and Bronny James in a one-on-one situation on the basketball? What do y'all think is going to happen? I could keep going down that list, but in the same time, Yes, man. The haters, we've been the most diplomatic out of this situation, and that's why I'm kind of left with what else do y'all want us to say, man? You know what I mean? There's no compliments to be given. There's not much to talk about anyway. As y'all heard, that's why I had to go to Bronny James's averages because once I seen that stat line from last night, 2 points, 0 from 4 from three, 1 from 5 from the field. Once I seen that, bro, jeez Louise, I had to go to the averages just to get just to have something to talk about. But when you look at the averages, 5 points a game, 4 rebounds a game, averaging 1 steal. I'll give Bronny James that. He on defense, shooting 21.1% from the field, 0.00% from the three, but is averaging 5 threes a game. What is wrong with what is wrong with this, man? This situation is crazy. Bronny James has not hit a three yet, but is averaging 5.5 threes a game. Why? Why is he averaging 5.5 threes a game, bro? Anyway, half an assist. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The alleged point guard, 6'1". What else is Bronny James going to do but run an offense if he ever gains that skill set? He's averaging half an assist, ladies and gentlemen. And again, wait, let's look at the free throws. 50% from the free throws, which is horrible for a 6'1" guard. Oh man, Jesus. What else do y'all want us to say? You know what I mean? I'm exhausted from the Bronny James situation. Again, my personal request is that LeBron James, Bronny James, and all you Bron sexuals go away. Stop watching basketball. Stop, you know what I mean? Go to Call of Duty, man. That's where y'all belong. Go play some Call of Duty. Go follow Bronny James's Twitch account. You know what I mean? Y'all could glaze him over there. Because it ain't happening in the NBA. We gonna cook Bronny James, and that just is what it is. You know what I mean? I've been diplomatic enough. This dude is trash. This dude does not belong in the NBA, and it's deadly obvious. I am Tony the Savant. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. Please subscribe as I drop content daily and go live daily. Always busy on this platform here. And last but not least, my favorite part, absolute favorite part, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm always interested to know what y'all got to say as well. That's it for this video. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.